Okay. Hi. Really short video on getting up every hour to work the lymphatic system a little. I'm on a Cellerciser that David Hall designed and manufactured here in the USA. Cellerciser, C-E-L-L-E-R-C-I-S-E-R. And lots of videos online, YouTube videos of David himself doing his routines. And then there's other people doing routines too. I make an effort to follow David's techniques. This is one he has for the lymph. I watched yesterday. This part about, I think it's expanding the rib cage, which is involved in the diaphragm. And those of you who know me know I had an accident, impaired my left side, and I had great difficulty breathing, severe gastrointestinal with every swallow, and have since been 2.5 years of that before they discovered I had a hiatal hernia, and the diaphragm's involved in that, and the ribs were all tight. So this is for the lymph. I set my alarm every hour to get up. It felt like I had a broken rib on the left side. If I laid on my left side or I laid on my right side, the ribs hurt. Mostly on the left side, it felt like a rib over here was broken. But nobody did an x-ray or anything, and so it wasn't discovered until I couldn't breathe 2.5 years later. I mean, like, at all. And I passed the pulmonary function test, but they did an x-ray just to rule anything out, and found a mass on my lung in the bronchi tube, which has since been biopsied, and I have lung cancer. So, with metastasis to the lymph. And so, you know, just too educated, too much love for God to submit myself to the poisons of X-ray radiation and chemotherapy, very old technologies which have been recommended to me. I just can't do it. My whole life's holistic, natural health, wellness. So, pursuing alternative therapies with the Lord God Almighty's guidance, and every seed and herb-bearing seed is my medicine, and being led to other therapies. The Cellerciser is one of the best things you can do. This is called the Health Bounce. And you notice I'm not doing anything really rigorous, but I'm working 100 trillion cells. I learned last night, early this morning, the lymph system drains approximately 3 pounds of waste every day when it's working properly. If it's not working properly, that leads to disease. Just picture your garbage disposal backing up for one day, let alone 2.5 years of whatever happened over here in the diaphragm and not breathing right, and all this pain, cervical herniations, you know. There was a trauma incident. I can't use the word accident because with the Lord God Almighty, there are no accidents. He allowed it to happen. He knew it was gonna happen. Motorcycles came onto the grounds, equestrian grounds. I'm riding a fabulous thoroughbred. I've been riding for over a year, cross country, over big fences, near roads and other horses, and just fabulous animal. We were warming up to do dressage, and the motorcycles came down the hill right behind the horse, The horse was so affrighted, he collapsed to his knees. He collapsed to his chest. His front legs turned to rubber. I'd never seen anything like it. Been riding horses all my life. So the physics of that equation, my friend, a PhD particle physicist, wrote a 3-page reference paper on it. I was flung, flipped, and slammed to the, catapulted to the planet feet first. 12 times my body weight is my recollection of the bottom line findings. So I had nerve damage, my foot, second toe became increasingly painful within the next year. Left knee damage, up through the hip. Something really bad happened in here. And nerve damage, right there, trigeminal nerve, ocular nerve, severe cervical herniations. And, here I am, 3+ years later. And God's grace is good, and He's given me insight to all that. And the medical establishment here has been a huge disappointment. They did surgery on that second toe. After the fact, they had to do a second one to correct it. I couldn't bend. It wouldn't bend. So every step I took was extremely painful. And I wanted to do a third one, and I had zero peace about going with that same surgeon. So I asked for the pictures. I got the pictures. I looked at the pictures. The second toe was never broken, from what I could see in the pictures. So why he cut it and put in a synthetic joint, is beyond me. He's the doctor. Anyway, so this is about Cellercise. That's health bounce. You just notice how the heels don't leave the platform, so it doesn't hurt me too much. Doesn't hurt at all. I love Cellercise. And it helps, all this lymph got really bad after the accident. I got really backed up. And now I'm cleansing, because the cancer diagnosis. So you really gotta keep clean, eat clean, exercise, keep clean, rest. I get overwhelmed with exhaustion. So without the test, there's no testimonial. That's part of my testimonial. Is shortly after that, let's see, it happened in June 2013. March 2014 is when I was led to ID Life Nutrition, health and wellness company. So I'm an independent associate with ID Life. And we certainly don't claim to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease, but customized nutrition really helped me a lot. And especially when I, got the results of that first CT scan and there was a mass on my lung. I'm not a smoker, don't drink alcohol, have done many things throughout my life to protect my body from such a thing as cancer. And many of the diseases, eaten organically, gone way out of my way to eat organically. Particularly the first 20 years, New Jersey, I had to really find, organic food. And I worked in a health food store for a number of years while I went to school nights. I'm really off on a bunny trail, aren't I? So that's Cellerciser, get one. This is David Hall's original Cellercise. He has the triple tiered springs for strength and endurance and longevity, and your feet don't sag, and so there's less risk of injury to the ankles, knees, that kind of thing. He's got a website, Cellercise.com. David Hall, what a gift. He had serious health issues. College, if I remember correctly. Watch his video, his personal testimony. It's amazing. YouTube. Love you. All right. That's it. My ID Life. I had my nutrition already. My customized nutrition. I had that already. That's my AM pack. And my PM pack, chronobiology. And I'm going to have a hydrate. We have new grape And the purple color is from grape skins, not from dye, not FD and C, you know, purple colored number, whatever that number is for that. Anyway, contact me to ask any questions. Love you much. Here to help, here to serve, servant's heart. Look at that beautiful fall day. Let's see, is it fall yet? September, not quite fall yet, but it's nice out, warm. I have the windows cracked finally. The HVAC here has been awful. It's underrated for the square feet here. But God knows all these things, and He's delivering us from them day by day, moment by moment. Hope this video helps you. Hope you found value in what I've had to share today. TTYL.